Hello 6th class. In second unit test in November, minerals chapter will come. So now we are going to discuss chapter mineral. Like for the agriculture is also like agriculture is important for the country. Same like that, minerals are also important for the growth of a country. Now question is, what is mineral? As we will get it crops also from our earth, minerals also we will get it from our earth. So, a mineral can be defined as a pure inorganic substance that naturally occurs in the earth crust. Means minerals we will get it also naturally from the inside the earth. Like crop we will plant, then we will harvest, but no. Minerals we will get naturally. Minerals, how we will get it come in the existence? It will come by the geological process. Geological process changes on the earth surface. Like sometime earthquake come, floods come, tsunamis come. What will happen? Some of the things will go down and some of the things will come up. So after minerals we will get after the million years of process, when trees and other things will get down, and then after millions of years we will get it the minerals. So minerals is a pure inorganic substance that naturally we will get from the earth crust. This definition you have to learn. A mineral can be defined as a pure inorganic substance that naturally occurs in the earth crust. Okay. So this is the definition. Now what is types of minerals like coal, iron ore, diamond, gold, silver, zinc, sulfate, limestone. These are all minerals. We will, and in the minerals, more than how many minerals we have? More than 2000 minerals have been identified, and most of these contains inorganic compounds formed by various combination of the 8 elements. These are the elements with the combination we will get minerals can made. Those elements are oxygen, silicon, aluminium, iron, calcium, sodium, magnesium and potassium. In every mineral most of the element is oxygen. We will get in the minerals we will have 46.4% is oxygen, silicon 28.2% and other minerals other elements in small amount. Main amount is oxygen and silicon. Now where we will get the minerals? Minerals are found in rocks, and all rocks are made from one or more than one mineral. From the rock we will get the minerals, and after when we know this is the rock, in this rock we will have coal or we will have iron or zinc or something like that. In some minerals in some rocks we will get more than 2 or 3 minerals, but whatever the amount is more, we will give the name to that rock on the name of that mineral. Suppose in one rock we will say in this rock coal is too much and other byproduct is very small. So we will give the name to that mineral on the name of the mineral. Like this is from this rock we are getting iron or we are getting coal. So this is the main product, and that is called the ore of the mineral. Ore means metal of the mineral. Okay, and other product sometime we will get it from that one, that is the byproduct. Many minerals are also found in areas which are not accessible, like the bed of Arctic Ocean or in continents like Antarctica. Some of the minerals we are already taking out from the earth crust, but some of the minerals we can't take it out because it is in the Arctic Ocean or it is in the Antarctica. As you know, Arctic Ocean is also very cold, Antarctica always covered by the ice, so it is difficult to take out from the ocean. So now types of minerals, or even then first, that is I already explained you geological environments, how we will get it, and every minerals have some chemical properties. On the basis of chemical properties we will give them name. If mineral is very hard and it's black, and if it's soft or something like that, we will give the name to the mineral according to their chemical properties, and all the minerals have chemical properties. Okay, they can be identified on the basis of their physical properties such as color, density, hardness and chemical properties such as solubility. Now question is types of minerals. On the earth we will get more than 4000 type of minerals, and we will divide them into 2 parts: metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals again we will divide into ferrous and non-ferrous. Now first question is, what is metallic minerals? Metallic minerals are those minerals which is contains some metal in raw form. Raw form is in kacha We will say na kacha, and after that when we will get from the earth, then we will take it to the industry to refine them, then it is able to use in the industry. A metal is a solid material that is typically hard and has good electrical conductivity. For example, iron and bauxite. Means metallic mineral means base is metal. Like iron, you know, it is a metal and it is a hard metal. We will use in the houses for the lintel, for the iron have so many uses. Without iron, our industry will not survive. Okay, and then again metallic minerals are further classified into ferrous and non-ferrous. Ferrous metallic minerals are those which contain ferrous or iron, like iron ore, manganese and chromites. Means ferrous means those have based iron. Those metal, those who have base is iron. Okay, hard. And non-ferrous metallic minerals in which does not have contain iron, like gold, silver, copper or lead. As you know, gold, we don't have any iron. It's completely gold, silver and copper, and which we make jewelry, silver jewelry, gold jewelry, copper we use in the electricity, and lead also. These are non-ferrous. Ferrous, main difference you have to remember, ferrous which have base iron and non-ferrous which have no metal base. Okay, metal base but not iron base. That is like gold, silver and copper. Okay, so this is about metallic minerals. Again I am going to explain metallic minerals which contain some metal in raw form, means kacha dhatu we will say, raw form. Okay, and after when we get from the earth crust raw, we will take it to the industry, we will refine them, and then it is able to use. And again metallic we will classify it into two types, ferrous and non-ferrous. Ferrous metallic, those who contains iron, their base is iron, magnesium and chromites. And non-ferrous metallic minerals in which does not contain iron, which is base is not iron. However, such metallic minerals, they are also like non-ferrous is also metal but base is not iron. Okay, so these are non-ferrous कौन सी है? Gold, silver, copper or lead, or ferrous, iron or magnesium and chromites. Okay, so this is about metallic and ferrous and non-ferrous minerals. So today's lesson is up to this. You have to learn all these definitions, and mineral definition you have to write. A mineral can be defined as a pure inorganic substance that naturally occurs in the earth crust, and all the minerals have chemical properties. On the basis of chemical properties we will give them name. So today's lesson is up to this one. In next lesson we will discuss non-metallic and others. Okay, thank you for today's lesson.